Scenario 1, The Ambush at Zeta Prime. The star system of Zeta Prime was nothing more than a barren cluster of dead planets and asteroid fields, orbiting a dying sun. But in this vast galactic war, it was crucial. Whoever controlled Zeta Prime controlled the hyperspace lanes that led directly to the heart of human space. Captain Elias Kovac stood aboard the bridge of the HNS Defiance, a heavy cruiser and one of the last remaining ships in his battered fleet. His hands trembled as he gripped the railing, watching the alien armada emerge from the warp. Thousands of them. Sleek, silver ships with plasma drives and energy shielding far superior to anything humanity could field. Kovac's fleet? A patchwork of outdated vessels held together with scavenged parts, running on fumes and determination. "We can't take them head-on," murmured his XO, Lieutenant Monroe, as he stared at the holoscreen. Kovac didn't respond immediately. Instead, his mind raced, calculating the debris fields surrounding them, the gravity wells of the nearby asteroids, the sluggish drift of the planets. Guerrilla tactics. That was their only chance. He nodded slowly, his eyes narrowing. "We're going to make them fight us on our terms," Kovac said, turning to his officers. "Prepare to engage in asteroid warfare." The plan was bold, insane even, but it was all they had. Human engineers rigged explosives into the largest asteroids, creating makeshift mines. The remaining ships powered down their systems to hide in the shadow of space debris, using the metal-rich fields to scatter alien sensors. As the alien armada advanced, their sleek ships formed an impenetrable wall of firepower. It was a sight to behold, technological perfection. Their admirals didn't expect a fight, they expected a slaughter. That's when Kovac sprang his trap. The first wave of asteroids, remotely detonated by human forces, exploded with such force that chunks of rock tore through the alien formation. Shrapnel from the debris field ripped through their energy shields, disabling their precision systems. Human ships emerged from the wreckage like specters, firing crude but powerful railguns and launching EMP missiles. The aliens faltered. They had never encountered warfare like this, an enemy that turned the battlefield itself into a weapon. In the chaos, Kovac's fleet darted through the debris fields, striking and disappearing before the aliens could regroup. The battle raged on for days, each passing hour pushing the human fleet closer to the brink of annihilation. But Kovac refused to give in. "Show them what desperation looks like," he growled into the fleet-wide comms. Humanity had no overwhelming firepower, no superior technology. But they had something far more dangerous: ingenuity under fire. By the end of the battle, the asteroid field had become a graveyard of alien wrecks. Zeta Prime still belonged to humanity, for now. Kovac's fleet, though bloodied and broken, had survived. They would live to fight another day, and that was victory enough. Title: Against All Odds, How Human Marines Turned the Sands of Xenaris into a Battlefield of Innovation. Scenario 2, Desert Warfare on Xenaris. The planet Xenaris was a scorching wasteland, a desert world where temperatures soared high enough to melt steel during the day and plummeted to freezing at night. The alien army that had landed there was one of the most feared in the galaxy, the Zaltan, a race of reptilian predators whose biological technology was almost as brutal as their combat prowess. They were relentless, their war machines crushing everything in their path. But on this desolate planet, it wasn't the Zaltan who ruled the battlefield. It was the 112th Terran Marine Battalion, a ragtag group of human soldiers stranded in hostile territory. Their dropships had been destroyed during the initial assault. Outgunned, outnumbered, and cut off from support, they had little more than the weapons they carried and their wits. Sergeant Kayla Morales scanned the horizon through her scope. Sandstorms whipped across the landscape, obscuring vision and playing havoc with targeting systems, but that worked to their advantage. They had set up in the ruins of an ancient alien city, using the crumbling architecture to create choke points and hideouts. The Zaltan advanced in force, their hulking war machines flanked by squads of heavily armored infantry. Morales activated her comms. "Get ready, Marines. This is where we make our stand." Human adaptability was their greatest strength, and the Marines had turned the planet itself into their weapon. They used thermal cloaking to blend into the heat waves, set traps in the shifting sands, and rigged explosive charges beneath the desert's surface. As the Zaltan approached, they were met with a barrage of unexpected resistance. Mines detonated beneath their walkers, toppling the massive machines into the sand. Snipers, camouflaged in the dunes, picked off commanders with precision shots. The Zaltan responded with overwhelming force, but the Marines melted away into the sandstorms, striking from unexpected angles and disappearing before the aliens could regroup. At night, the Marines became ghosts, using the freezing temperatures to their advantage. Their suits, designed for adaptability, allowed them to survive in conditions the Zaltan found unbearable. They raided enemy camps, stole supplies, and sabotaged vehicles, leaving behind nothing but confusion and devastation. Days turned into weeks. What should have been a quick extermination for the Zaltan became a drawn-out guerrilla war. The Marines never gave them a direct fight, always retreating into the sandstorms, using the environment and their ingenuity to survive. The Zaltan, unused to this kind of warfare, began to falter. Eventually, human reinforcements arrived. By then, the Zaltan were broken, their forces scattered and demoralized. Morales and her Marines had done the impossible. They had turned a hopeless situation into a victory through sheer force of will and adaptability. Title: Sabotaging the Unstoppable, How Human Special Forces Took Down an Alien Superweapon. Scenario 3, Infiltration of the Cronan Forge. The Cronan Forge was an engineering marvel. A massive space station, it was the heart of the alien coalition's war machine. Here, they built their greatest weapons, planet-killer ships and dreadnoughts capable of devastating entire fleets. For humanity, the Forge represented an existential threat. If they could not destroy it, they would lose the war. A team of human special forces operatives, known as Ghost Squad, was tasked with infiltrating the Forge. Led by Captain Aisha Daniels, the mission was clear: sabotage the construction of the Coalition's new flagship before it could be deployed. The Ghost Squad was composed of the best humanity had to offer. Daniels had handpicked each member for their unique talents: tech experts, combat specialists, and infiltration operatives. They were outnumbered and deep within enemy territory, but they had one advantage: the aliens underestimated them. Using a stolen alien freighter, they slipped through the Forge security perimeter. The station was vast, a labyrinth of engineering bays, power conduits, and weapon assembly lines. Alien guards patrolled every corridor, and automated defense systems scanned for intruders. But human ingenuity found ways to exploit even the most advanced technology. Daniel's team bypassed security using improvised electromagnetic pulses, short-circuiting the alien sensors. They planted explosives at key points along the ship's hull and sabotaged its power systems. Every step of the mission required quick thinking and adaptability. Alien technology wasn't easily hacked, but humanity had developed an art for it. The final challenge came when they were cornered by alien security forces. Outgunned and facing certain death, Daniels triggered a carefully orchestrated trap, using the station's own fuel systems to ignite a chain reaction. The resulting explosion rocked the Forge, crippling the flagship and halting production for months. Ghost Squad barely made it out alive, but they had succeeded. They had outwitted the aliens on their home turf, proving that no matter how advanced the enemy, humanity's resilience and creativity made them a force to be reckoned with. Humanity, time and time again, had proven one thing: they may not be the strongest, the most advanced, or the most numerous, but they were never to be underestimated. Each battle, each challenge, only strengthened their resolve. And in this war, that was the deadliest weapon of all.